only getting views on social media when you talk about me.
Child, yes, so there is a reaction to Peach McIntyre getting CPS called on her. That was her reaction. I guess everybody's talking about it on YouTube. Of course, Peach don't like that, but Peach, it is time for you to really, really question the content that you are putting out here, because it is becoming a detriment to your family. Now, Peach, you got them folk thinking you calling CPS on yourself. Now, I know that ain't what you doing as much as you talk about poor black mothers and calling them stupid and stuff like that. I know you're not dumb enough to be calling CPS on yourself, but child, that's what's going on in the streets. A lot of people think that Peach McIntyre is calling CPS on herself because of, her rhetoric and stuff that she's been saying as of lately, calling black mothers stupid and poor and this, that, and the other, thinking that she is the only one that got the answers to life solutions and problems. And you know how Peach is. She's been doing a lot of rage baiting, and a lot of people are sick of it. So as of yesterday, CPS did show up at her home and took a look at the kids. She did request free child care and other assistance for the kids. She did turn down counseling, which she probably would have needed some damn counseling. She do need some counseling, because I think she is full of trauma, and that trauma comes oozing out of her in her content. Now, do you all think that her content is leading to CPS being called to her home? Now, after she did all the rage baiting the other day, calling women poor, she came back with a video of her son in the hospital having a seizure. Now, I think when Peach pisses people off, she know how to come back with videos of her kids, to kind of make people forget. And, we was mad at Peach the other day, but now look at her son. Her son is having a seizure. Let's not be mad at Peach. And then they forget about the prior situation that Peach has created, calling black mothers poor and stupid and stuff, because they're focusing on the child now. As you can see, she did go to the hospital with her son, the smallest baby B, and he was having a seizure. And then people were like, well, why would you pull out your camera to record your child having a seizure? And you can see that she looked like she's a little upset and stuff like this. Now, we do know that Peach has plenty of content in her armor. She got plenty of content in the vault, rather. Like I say, she make somebody mad, and then the next day she come back and say, okay, well, no, look at the baby. The baby is struggling. It's almost like she said in her other live the other day, where you're pretty much programmed. And I think that's the situation that's going on with the Peach Patch. They're programmed. They even come back and defend her. You have some saying, well, you all know how Peach is. She doesn't post stuff all at one time. She keeps them on a constant roller coaster ride. And I think people are getting tired. People have been telling her to stop posting so much Disney content, and I think she's just running out of stuff to post at this point. Now, she did go live and show CPS at her home. And, of course, she had to come back and be nasty about it, where she blamed the poor mothers for calling CPS on her.
Upset. The neglectful mothers are upset. The unwed mothers are upset with Peach McIntyre. So what did they do? What upset women always do. Call Child Protective Services. So now,
and even in her comments, you had people saying that you are an actual single mother. Even though she is married, she is the primary breadwinner in her relationship. Wood, he just seems to, be at home. What she call him, a stay-at-home dad or whatever. So people are calling her out even on that. Some people were saying that it has to be tiring that people keep calling CPS on her. But at this point, Peach really needs to try to turn this thing around. Probably try to change up some of the content. Learn to stop speaking her mind all the time. Even if you do think somebody is stupid, you don't necessarily have to voice that every time. And I think that kind of content is more damaging to her brand than anything, because for some reason she does have a large following. The Peach Patch, which we know they listen to and hang on to every word she says, even when people have caught her in lies before. Just like I myself, when I started watching her about a year ago, I had noticed she had 3 or 4 videos, implying that she had bought a home. But when she come back and didn't have the home, Nobody really questioned her about it. They're just like, oh, Peach manifesting. You know, they always have a way to cover up Peach bad activity, I guess what I'm trying to say. But yesterday CPS did go to her home. She did opt to take and ask for help for childcare, which people like, okay, Peach, if you're so rich, why would you need free childcare? The same free services that you complain and say that other women get. You know, it's a problem when they get it, but when you get it, you know, it's nothing said about that. So she did talk to the man and she told him the services that she did need. And even when she talked to him, she was kind of nice, nasty with him.
I understand.
And things like that. Is that where this is coming from?
Yep. You're helping them harass me.
Alright. Is there any service that you think that could be beneficial to you?
Sure, I need some baby formula. I need diapers. I need childcare.
When you say childcare, what do you mean by that?
Some childcare assistance so my children can go to daycare for the
Like
summer.
daycare?
Yeah.
And I guess that'll give Wood a little bit more free time because Lord knows Peach is never really at home with the kids. All the time they're together is like if they're doing their little Disney excursions or something like that. But primarily Peach films content alone. It's either her dancing somewhere, eating somewhere, or sitting down calling somebody poor and stupid child. And I think that's what get her in a lot of trouble. People are tired, and it's like almost like they are having a revenge, you know, want to get some revenge against her or something because of her content. Her content is very damaging to her family. I don't know why her husband does not tell her to dial back on, you know, insulting people, because people are tired of being insulted by you. When you clearly are struggling with the same problems that a lot of women are struggling from. So do you all think that Peach should dial back on insulting her fan base, or should she keep going along the route that she is going, which is her formula, which has pretty much worked so far? But I just, you know, my personal opinion, I think she need to dial it back. Leave a comment, let me know what you all think. Like the video. Have a good day.